Welcome along to another video on my channel. This is a update video on the fusetap video that I did recently. This is just going to be a quicker, shorter version of that video, so if you haven't already you can watch that. I'll put a link for that up in the top right description. But the quick version, how to use a fusetap, add a fuse, piggyback fuse, one of these. They come with many different names. These are really simple to use. You need to locate your car's fuse box first place. Your best bet will either be using your manual for that if you don't already know where it is, or just googling it. So how to use it, add a fuse or add a circuit. What we're going to do is this will basically go into a slot where your fuses go, and as you can see on the top of this here we have a blank space, and then we have a fuse already installed. This fuse will be relative to whatever it is you're attaching. I am fitting a next base dash camera in this case, so you need to put the correct fuse in this side for what it is you are using it for. Make sure it's no larger than the fuse that you'll have taken out. So you'll see here these have different numbers on. You need to make sure that the fuse you're putting in here is lesser than the fuse up here. Most of the fuses in your car fuse box can take about a 20 amp rating. I wouldn't really recommend using anything much higher than that, especially not of something with this wiring. You can see in this fuse box there's quite a few empty spots, some up here and there's some down here. Best bet, if you can, is to use one of these empty spots. When you look at this add a fuse, the side that has the wire coming out of it, then you have your fuse, and then this side here, when you look in, in some of these you'll see a little metal thing on one side but nothing on the other. That's because that circuit doesn't go anywhere, and you need to use the metal that's furthest away from the red. Put that in that one, and then you can just use it with one fuse. If you haven't got any blank spaces, you'll need to take one of these fuses out, put it into the space here, and then insert this in to where it was. So you can use this. I'd recommend try and find an empty spot, but you can't always. You will need to, if you don't know which fuses in your fuse box are ignition and what are live, you will have to take them out, put them in here, put this in, and then try it. But you need to make sure the other side of whatever it is you are using is earthed. So you'd put that in then into your fuse box, into one of them, and you'll turn the car on and off just to check if it's an ignition feed. If you plug it in and it works, then that is a live feed. Depending on how you want to connect the item up, if you want it on an ignition or a live, then it will depend on which fuse you use. So that is a quick guide on how to use a fusetap piggyback fuse, add a fuse into your car. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification button so you get notified next time I upload a video, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.